Did you know the way you feed your cat could be slowly destroying their health? Most cat parents think feeding is simple. Pour the food and you're done. But tiny daily mistakes can lead to obesity, diabetes, and even shorten your cat's life. Cats aren't like us. They're natural hunters with unique eating rhythms. In this video, we're exposing 10 deadly feeding mistakes that even loving cat owners make, plus how you can fix them today to keep your furry little friend healthy, active, and full of life. So starting with number 10 on our list, one of the biggest mistakes cat owners make is keeping that food bowl full, thinking that it shows love. But what you're really doing is slowly breaking your cat's natural rhythm. In the wild, cats hunt, eat, and then rest. They don't snack all day like us. When food is always available, their body never gets a break. Insulin stays high, fat builds up, and before long, you've got an overweight cat on the road to diabetes. A Cornell University study found that cats with 24/7 food access were 4 times more likely to develop diabetes than cats fed on a schedule. And here's the scary part. When food is left out, you can't tell how much your cat is eating or if they've stopped because they're sick. The fix is simple. Feed 2 to 3 times daily, leave the bowl down for 20 minutes, then pick it up. Your cat's body needs a rhythm, not an endless buffet. Mistake number 9 is sharing a bite of your sandwich or little treat is harmless, but it's actually one of the most dangerous mistakes you can make. Human food contains ingredients that cats simply cannot handle. Onions, garlic, and even small amounts of sauces destroy red blood cells, causing anemia that shows no symptoms until it's too late. Grapes and raisins can trigger sudden kidney failure. Chocolate contains theobromine, which can cause seizures and heart problems. Even sugar-free foods with xylitol can shut down their liver in hours. And high-fat foods like bacon and butter, one meal can spark pancreatitis, a painful condition that can be fatal. The scary part is that most of these foods are hiding in meals you eat every day, and you have no idea the risk you're taking. The fix is simple. Only feed what is made for cats. Human food is a gamble with their life. Number 8 on our list is most owners don't realize how much their cat actually needs. An average 10-pound indoor cat requires only about 180 calories per day. Yet many are being fed 300 or more, easily pushing them into overweight or obese territory. Each extra pound on a cat is like adding 15 pounds to a human body. Their joints grind, hearts struggle, and the risk of diabetes skyrockets. A Banfield Pet Hospital study of 2.5 million cats revealed a shocking truth. Most overweight cats are fed normal amounts by owners who think they're doing the right thing. So try to use a measuring cup, follow feeding guidelines, and adjust based on your cat's body condition. Monthly weigh-ins also help too. Feeling ribs but not seeing them? That's the sweet spot. Precision gives your cat a longer, healthier life. Try this tip today and see how your cat reacts. Then tell us in the comments. Let's have a look how many of us were making this mistake. Now comes number 7. That half-empty water bowl sitting in the corner, it's not just a small mistake, it's a silent killer. Cats have a naturally low thirst drive because their wild ancestors got most of their water from fresh prey, not from bowls. So when their water isn't fresh or inviting, they simply stop drinking enough. Over time, this creates slow, chronic dehydration that damages their kidneys, bladder, and urinary tract. Studies from top veterinary schools show cats who don't drink enough are far more likely to develop kidney disease, the number 1 cause of death in older cats. But here's the simple solution for this. Cats are drawn to moving water because it feels fresh and safe. A pet fountain or multiple clean bowls placed around the house can boost water intake by up to 50%. Fresh running water is your cat's best defense against a lifetime of silent suffering. And that brings us to number 6. You pour food into a bowl and your cat inhales it like a vacuum, barely chewing a bite. At first, it seems harmless, even cute, but it's quietly dangerous. Gulping food leads to choking, vomiting, and bloating. The stomach can twist in extreme cases, a life-threatening condition called gastric torsion. Studies show that cats who eat too fast are more likely to vomit immediately after meals, lose nutrients, and develop digestive issues over time. Rapid eating also spikes blood sugar, especially in cats prone to diabetes, making the pancreas overwork. That's why slow, measured eating is critical for digestion, nutrient absorption, and overall health. You can also use a slow feeder bowl, scatter food on a flat tray, or feed smaller portions multiple times a day. It may take extra effort, but it prevents silent digestive damage, stabilizes blood sugar, and keeps them happy and healthy. Let's come to number 5 on the list. Most pet owners grab the food bag on the shelf, trusting the colorful packaging, but those labels are the only window into what's actually going on into your cat's body. Many brands hide cheap fillers, artificial flavors, and dangerous levels of carbohydrates that cats can't digest. Cats are obligate carnivores, needing 70% protein, but the average bag of kibble contains 30 to 40% carbs. This spikes their blood sugar, causing obesity and diabetes. Even worse, some foods list meat byproducts or vague ingredients that provide almost no real nutrition. A study by the University of Illinois found that cats eating low-quality diets had higher rates of kidney disease and shorter lifespans. The solution is easy. Check the first 5 ingredients closely. Choose foods with real named meats and balanced nutrition, and skip anything packed with fillers. Your cat's long-term health depends on what's on that label, not the picture on the bag. Which mistake surprised you the most so far? Comment below. I'm really curious to see what shocks you. Moving on to number 4. Changing your cat's diet too fast can be riskier than you think. Your cat's gut is filled with trillions of tiny bacteria that are perfectly balanced to handle the food they're used to. Within hours, your cat may vomit, have diarrhea, or refuse to eat. It's gut shock. The consequences go beyond an upset stomach. Cats who stop eating for just 48 hours risk hepatic lipidosis, a life-threatening liver condition where fat builds up and damages organs. University of Illinois research shows sudden food changes upset 82% of cats' digestive systems, creating long-term problems. To solve this, gradually introduce new food over 7 to 10 days. Start with 80% old food and 20% new for the first few days, slowly reversing the ratio until your cat is fully switched over. This allows gut bacteria to adapt, prevent illness, and ensure your cat enjoys every meal without risk. After that, another mistake you make? You think skipping a meal won't hurt. Maybe your cat isn't hungry or you're running late. But here's the truth. Missing even one meal can send their body into panic mode. Cats aren't built to run fast like dogs or humans. When they don't eat for 24 hours, their liver starts pulling fat for energy, but their body can't process it fast enough. That fat builds up, turning into a deadly condition called hepatic lipidosis, liver failure. Studies show that cats who stop eating for just 2 days can develop this life-threatening disease. And by the time you've noticed they've skipped meals, the damage may already be happening inside. So never skip feedings. Even if they're sick or picky, offer small portions, warm the food, or hand feed if needed. Consistent feeding is necessary for their survival. So far, we've tackled some common mistakes, but number 2, take things to another level. Most of the time, cat treats are loaded with sugar, carbs, or low-quality fillers that spike blood sugar, slow metabolism, and pack on pounds without you noticing. A study by the Association for Pet Obesity Prevention found that cats receiving more than 10% of daily calories in treats were twice as likely to become overweight or develop diabetes. The worst part, you can't even measure how much they actually eat. One tiny piece here and there adds up fast. Over time, joints weaken, insulin struggles, and your cat's energy crashes. That's why try to keep treats under 10% of daily calories. Use them strategically for training or special occasions, and always check ingredients for protein-rich, low-carb options. Now is the time for the most obvious mistake we all ignore, but it's quietly killing your cat. Feeding your cat the same food from kittenhood to old age might seem harmless, but it's quietly destroying their health. A playful kitten needs high protein and fat to grow muscles, bones, and brain cells fast. But feed that same calorie-rich food to an adult cat, and it turns into fat, sluggishness, and early diabetes. Then there's your senior cat. Their digestion slows, kidneys weaken, and they need softer, low-phosphorus food with easy-to-digest proteins and omega-3s for joints. Ignoring these life stage changes means their body is fighting against the wrong fuel every single day. But here's the most part cat parents miss. Breed matters too. A Maine Coon burns energy differently than a Persian. Siamese cats are prone to hyperactivity and need more calories, while indoor breeds need fewer. Feeding them all the same is like fueling a race car and a scooter with the same gas. Now, how to fix it. For age and breed, because every cat's biology tells a different story and their food should match it. Share this video with a fellow cat parent who might be making these mistakes. Your one share could save their cat's life. But that's not it. There's a hidden danger that doesn't get talked about enough. Some pet owners let picky eaters graze whenever they want, thinking it's helping them feel in control. But irregular meals teach cats bad habits and stress their bodies. Cats are natural hunters. Their bodies thrive on predictable meal times. When you leave food out all day or feed at random hours, their stomachs never settle and hunger cues get confused. Picky cats start skipping meals, then overeat when they feel like it. This irregular pattern can lead to weight swings, digestive upset, and even organ stress. A 2022 study in the Journal of Feline Nutrition found that scheduled meals improve eating consistency in 82% of picky cats. So keep a steady feeding schedule of 2 to 3 meals a day based on your cat's age. Offer the food for about 20 to 30 minutes, then take it away. Over time, even the fussiest eaters start eating when meals are served. Their hunger becomes more balanced, and their digestion works much better. And that's it. Now it's your turn to take action. Check your feeding routine, measure portions, and cut back on treats. If you've learned something new today, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you never miss life-saving tips for your furry friend. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next one.